line, and
Which ones?
oat and soybean, and my daughter's allergic to both.
And have you tried it yet, though?
No, I haven't. I hesitate to put anything on her because it just, everything stings or burns or whatever, and I don't want to.
Okay, I would do a patch test.
Okay.
So I would put it somewhere maybe on her thigh or something like that that has thicker skin and do a patch test and see if she reacts. Sometimes, like even my own children, like I used the baby line on my second. I didn't know about Arbonne with my first, but with my second I used the Arbonne line, and even the oil sometimes would give him a little bit of a rash, but I think it's more of like a detoxing type thing that's coming out.
Yeah,
It was never ever itchy.
Okay.
And then with a second application or a third application, it never came back. So I think it doesn't matter what you put on the skin of a newborn or a young child, they're going to have some sort of a reaction because they've never been exposed to anything before. But do a patch test and use it gradually. I would probably start with the oil first before the lotion. Try the oil for a week or two and see how she does with that, and then do the oil and then the lotion with that.
Okay.
And then if that doesn't work, go to the skin conditioning oil and lotion from the Intelligence line. But Mark's mom with the eczema, it'll go away completely, and then she'll have a very stressful week at work, and then it starts popping back up. So eczema is just very, very cyclical. So I will never take eczema away for this person, but I will make it more manageable. So instead of having bleeding hands, she won't have to deal with that anymore. So a lot of people that I've talked to with the eczema, they do cycle back and forth between the two, and they seem to get some relief. Another lady from my networking group that I'm in, she had a large callus on the bottom of her foot from long-term high heel use. So right where the balls of your feet are hitting the ground all the time. She had this huge callus there, and she used the RA9 serum and lotion with that, and it fell off. She called me and she goes, it's starting to peel off in a chunk. Should I start breaking that off and just let it go off on its own? And I told her just let it fall off on its own because it's going to be attached to new skin underneath. So you just let these things fall off on their own. So you would start to notice that with any calluses on the feet, any cracking around the heel. Don't be picking at it because you have new skin and old skin. The thing that the RA9 does is that there's an enzyme in there that breaks the bond between dead skin and new skin. So all the products that we're using out there, because we think that, oh, I've got all these calluses on my feet, I have to clear it out, keep putting lotion on. There's nothing in there to break the bonds. So it looks like maybe you're hydrating for about 5 minutes, and then you get no effect. You need something in there that's going to break the bond between the new and old skin, and that's what the RA9 does for you. And then it does that for all the cells, so use it all over your body, and you'll start decreasing age spots because of kojic acid that's in there. That's decreasing the color of the aging spots and the aging of the skin. Back to why Arbonne is different. One of the big things for me is that it maintains the acid mantle of the skin. And nothing out there that I know of does this. Our skin should be at a certain pH. If it is not at a certain pH, then you get dry patches or you get oily zones. All the products out there are very, very drying, even for our dry skin. So you're using certain products for dry skin. It's very, very drying because of the alcohol, the different types of alcohol that you're using. And Arbonne prides itself on using products that maintain this acid mantle at all costs. And that's why it's called the Intelligence line, because it has almost like this internal intelligence, because it picks up on the pH of your skin and maintains and balances it through their technology. And I'm not going into the technology. But that's why the Intelligence line is so popular and it works so well. They don't test on animals. A big thing, I want you to go home or even in your purses today and pick out something from your purse and see if it says not tested on animals or final product not tested on animals. Big difference. I went home and looked, and quite a few of mine said final product. And that really, really disturbed me, because I just, someone tells you, oh, it's not tested on animals, great, this is a great one to choose. I think with the whole earth going green finally, that you're going to see more and more and more of this, but companies are getting away with it by saying final product, and people don't look for that. Their lines are recommended and tested by dermatologists and pediatricians. Again, big one for me. It's not just, hey, I'm Joe Blow doctor who I'm going to put my stamp on this product, even though I've never used it, I've never even seen it, and I've never even been in a lab with it. Arbonne uses third-party labs that these doctors have no idea what products they're testing. And they are going to the testing lab and looking for results. Nothing hits the market with Arbonne unless there is visible results in the skin. Big difference between this company and all the other companies that claim anti-aging. Huge difference. If you're not doing the testing, you'll never know. And these companies out there do not have to do testing on any of their products. FDA does not tell them they have to do that. Arbonne has taken that step and paid the money for this, so they know that they're not going to be injuring anybody. It's hypoallergenic. Not to say that some people aren't going to have a reaction, because I've had people have a reaction, but this is what I have to say to reactions. You're detoxing. Your body is going to detox. When you put something better on your skin is the largest organ in your body, it will detox. Things come out in forms of rashes. So in my office, when I detox people for liver congestion, kidney congestion, estrogen dominance, whatever it is, they will have a rash. Some people get hives. Tisha from Ohio called me and said, I've got hives all over my body. And I said, yes. I'm excited, this is good. Because she's getting all the toxins out of her body. So consultants, please tell your clients that you may get a rash in the initial part of usage because you will detox. And especially with using good vitamins and supplements, same thing. If they start to notice some blemishes on the face, tell them not to worry. The body has to detox somehow, and it's going to come out through the skin. The organs have to detox and get the pus out, and the pus comes out through our skin. So this is just one of those things that happens. What were the other things?
Mineral oil.
Mineral oil. I'm sure Gail was going to talk about this too, but this was a big thing for me too, that there's no mineral oil in their products. Now, mineral oil sounds awesome, doesn't it? Sounds really healthy, and I want to slather that on. No, it's petroleum-based. And majority of products out there are petroleum-based. So what you're putting in your car, you're putting on your skin. It's the same compound, the same formulas. So there's no petroleum. So there is a rival company out there that likes to battle Arbonne tooth and nail. And on their website, they say, yeah, but we have pharmaceutical-grade mineral oil. Well, good for you. It just means that it was made in a lab to be even more potent mineral oil. That's awesome. We don't do that. There's no mineral oil here. They use plant derivatives in their products, so you don't have to worry about that on your body. Mineral oil actually acts like a liquid saran wrap on your skin. So like I said, with the detoxing of the body, you put saran wrap on your skin, what's going to get in and what's going to get out? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So when your body's trying to detox and expel gas, which it does all day long, you're blocking that, and all those toxins get reabsorbed into the blood.